For this for my boy Swisher. What's up, man? I'm gonna be reviewing your match against this Rose player. You wanted me to do a Kage match. Since you've been playing Kage more, which is understandable, it's good, it's all good. Um, so I'm gonna be pretty much focused now. Like I said, from based off my last video that we talked about, I'm gonna pause real quick and give quick insight before we continue this. My main thing for you is you have to gather knowledge. Because I feel like how you're playing now is mainly like getting used to the game or learning the game and just being comfortable, like building muscle memory. So like this part of like this is gonna be the rough patch for you because you need to form knowledge that you can continue on. Like basically think of it like this. I don't want to ramble too long, but think of it like this. This is like you going to school and learning like mathematics for the first time, where you're learning your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. You have to learn those before you go into like word problems, right, or complex problems, things like that, where you have to take in the basis of what you know, so that you can apply it to learn, bigger stuff, better things for your character and for yourself, or fighting games in general. So I feel like a lot of your struggles early on is maybe you wanting to rush into the big stuff when you still gotta learn the basics first, and that can take a while. Like it doesn't. There's no timetable to that. It's just how much dedication you put to it and how much you understand, right? In fighting games, you're always learning. We're always learning. All of us are always learning. So don't feel like you're slow at it or you're taking, it's taking too long, because once it clicks, things will open up for you. Then you'll start saying, I get it now. Now I understand it. Now I know what to do. Because if you take too long on like if you just kind of like, if you don't try to advance yourself, if you don't try to progress yourself in this stage, it's gonna take longer. You're gonna be like in quicksand where you're not gonna get out. So you have to really dive into the knowledge. Ask a lot of questions like you're doing now. That's great. Ask a lot of questions. Figure things out. We do a lot of this stuff so you can understand. And I'm gonna break it down as much as possible. This might be the longest video I'll have, but I want you to know where you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down as detailed as I can. Okay, so let's go Rose versus. The main thing you have to learn when you're fighting a character is you look at a character, you look at Rose, you're like, okay, what's punishable, right? Any of her soul spirals, punishable, and we'll talk about what punishes and whatever. Any of her sweeps, punishable, right? Any of her like air throws, punishable, okay? Things like that, right? If she jumps, you want to punish it, and you gotta let her do it first so that you can punish it, okay? The hard part about this matchup is that she has range over you. So she can do back heavy kick. She has fireball. Whenever you're fighting a fireball character, I suggest using V skill 1. Because you want to go through them, right? You want to absorb them, go through them, and try to hit them at a certain range. But let's go on. Let's watch this video. Okay, cool. Okay, a little bit late here. Just a little bit late. You did knock him down. When you get the knockdown, start dashing. Right? Because what's going on is she's hitting the ground, and she can quick rise. And so you want to advance yourself. You want to get in there as much as possible. Okay? You don't want to just take your time. You want to get there until she gets up. So basically you have a clock, right? She's quick rising. So you keep holding forward until, oh, actually she's not even quick rising. Never mind. So you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, until she's right here. Right. You see how it's still -3? That means she still can't do anything until right there. And then you can, but you should already be attacking, right? You should already be attacking because you want to hit where 0 is. When she has 0 frame on her window, you're not gonna be able to see it, right? You have to learn to do this with timing. But you want to be already striking her by the time they hit 0. That means she has no frames to do anything. At 0 frame, she has to block, right? The only way she can get through that is if she has EX. And she gets EX Soul Spiral because she's invincible. But there's a counter to it. You can actually throw that. She's not invincible to throw. So, because of that, you take a little bit time to do this. Okay, and it's okay. I like that you did Crouching Middle Punch because it's a plus move, +3, really good. And this is where you kind of want to test things, right? If you're close enough, that little pushback that she has right there, you can walk up throw. But since you're a little, let me see this. Let me go back one more time. Let me just see this again. Oops. How did I think it's G. Okay. So like, because you stop here and not in front of her, you're giving her just a little bit of space. So now the throw is kind of hard to do. Where after because you want to throw, right? See, so you're not all the way close to her. You're close, but you're not all the way there. So when you strike, she's a little further than she should be. So walk up throw is a little hard, and you want to do that when you're plus. That's called a tick throw, because you want to see if they're teching or not, or if they're pressing buttons or not, right? But because you're far, you don't really get anything else. And then you don't cancel this. Like, you need to cancel this. So what you should be doing, this is 1, right? And this is good. And then right here, you should cancel this. So right when that second middle punch is happening, then that fireball should be coming out. But because you waited too long, you're waiting until this comes back. You're not canceling. It came back, and then you throw a fireball. That's not a cancel, right? You want to cancel it so that she doesn't have a way to hit you, because now she presses a button and it's a trade. If it wasn't there, it wouldn't be a trade. She would have to block it, right? Good. And right here, okay, that was a good jab, but then the sweep, right? And so now she's already thrown sweep 2 times. So this is all learning, but you can punish sweep. So next time you just want to block it. Okay. Ooh. Alright, this is a punish. So this is kind of like where you should be able to punish correctly. Let's see what you do. No. That move, I think, I don't know the frame date on that move actually. But she's a -10 right here. And you do a move that's, I don't actually know. I want to say it's a little, it's like more than, it's like maybe about 9 frames. You do it a little too late. Just a little too late. So what you want to do right here, in this position right here, you want to do, you could do crouching heavy punch. Into, if you want the max damage one, you could do crouching heavy punch into medium axe kick. Or actually it's a heavy axe kick into like crouching middle punch Tatsu, right? If you just want something small, just do crouching middle punch Tatsu into DP. That's it. That's all you have to do. Nothing to worry about. Anything like this that's big that you can block, just do crouching middle punch Tatsu. It can be medium Tatsu, it can be light Tatsu, doesn't matter. And then do heavy DP. And that's it. Just make it simple. Like, find your punishes and make them simple. Don't make them too complicated for the most part until you're ready, right? Until you get kind of bored of doing the easy stuff, then you can do the hard stuff. Then you can try to do the hard stuff, right? But that takes time. That's not something you can do right away unless you're really like knowledgeable in the game. Okay, she's just kind of pushing you. Good fireball, good jump. A little late on the jump, like, you know, you want to time this to where she's getting up, right? So you should be jumping now, so that when she's barely getting up, she's already getting hit. But this is an okay jump, it's not that bad. Good throw, I like the throw. Stay on her, right? The thing you need to know about Rose is she doesn't truly have a DP. Like, she has EX Spiral, we talked about it, but you can throw it. So if you throw on her wake up and she does the X spiral, you'll beat her. And you're not really finding success on that V reversal. I mean that V skill. So since you're winning, well, now you're not. But in this sense, I would have V reversaled, but she hasn't really done much. It's okay. That is, let's go over that move. So this is knowledge right here, right? This twirling move is -4. Okay, so when she lands, right there, -4. So you can do crouching jab, Tatsu, DP. That's your punish. But again, I think the thing you need to really get better at is canceling your normal to special. You haven't done that yet. Like, you do it sometimes when you're really thinking about it, you do it. But a lot of times you don't. And you have to get better at it. Like, it's hard to, like, comprehend in the beginning. But in time, you'll understand. Yeah, that was unfortunate. And then she EXU. I think you were just trying to get, like, a DP, but it, you know. It happens. It happens. Let's move on to the next one. So this is where you should be throwing red fireballs. She's nowhere near you. You can throw your red fireballs. Yep, just the heavy one. Oh, right there was open, right? So like right here, when you jump in, you're already close enough. So now that she's doing a move right here, you want to whiff punish this. Like, I know you don't know, like you gotta react to it, but this could be low, medium kick Tatsu, right? Because she's whipping something in front of you, you want to be aware and you want to be ready for these kind of situations. So you can punish. That's another punish. That's again another. And this is where I was talking about. This is the thing you need to get better at. Is that you have the punish right. You do the right thing. Crouching middle punch. And you punished it. But that needs to go into Tatsu. Right? It's very important that you hit confirm these punishes. So that you get maximum damage for this stuff. That was a cancel. That was a cancel. Right there, that was a cancel. Now, was it needed? Not really. Because she's blocking, but she pressed the button. So that's okay. So that tells me that you can do it. You just gotta learn to do it when you're punishing or with punishing something. When you know it's gonna be a hit. When you don't know it's gonna be hit, don't do anything. When you know it's gonna be hit, then you do it. But that was good. Really good punish. Good throw. I love the throw. That walk-up throw was really good. Oh, right there. See? Oh, my boy. If you just didn't hit that, I would have been over the moon about it. I would have been like, damn, okay, this guy's ready. Punish? Oh, almost. Good jump in. Ah, but you didn't hit confirm it. I will say something about this real quick. Hit confirming this is kind of hard because you have to make a decision when you do this jump kick. A lot of times for me, this is why I like tick throws, and this is something we should talk about if we do sessions soon. But I like doing tick throws a lot because it helps me hit confirm. So what happens here is I'll do jump heavy kick, and I'll do crouching middle punch when I land, no matter what. Because my jump heavy kick hits, my crouching middle punch will hit, so now I know it combos. So now I know I'll go to Tatsu, so I'll get a combo, right? I'll get a legit max combo. Right? And that's something that you need to see so that you can maximize your damage. If it didn't hit, that crouching middle punch is still plus on block, and I'm close to her. So I can walk up throw right after that, right? Tick throw. So it helps me make the decision. It kind of covers both bases. It's a little predictable because people will know, oh, he wants a tick throw after crouching middle punch. But you can kind of use that later on for like shimmies and stuff like that. But for the most part, it'll just help you in the beginning, make you decide. So every time you jump in, you want to do crouching middle punch, just because it's plus and just because it's combos, and if it works, you get a combo. But you get a throw anyways. Okay. Nice block. Punish. So yeah. So at least you now know that you need to get better at that. And there you go. You comboed it. You comboed that. That was good. You hit confirmed that one, which is good. So moving on to round 3, like you know, you're picking this person apart. You know, you're being aggressive. You know, oh, that was a big jump. Nice punish. This is the best thing you did all day right here. Was this right here? You recognize that it was a punish. You recognize that you blocked the sweep and you punished it. That is part of what we trained about. A good job. Yeah, I think you just need to get rid of V skill too. Especially for these characters. You don't need that. Okay. So here's something where you have to learn to do. Since you have meter, you want to throw out an EX uppercut. You want to just kind of test them. They're not going to block it. Not early on. They're going to be aggressive. They see a knockdown, they see opportunity all the time. They almost never do it unless you do it over and over. So once in a while, throw out an EX. And this would have been the perfect time to do it. Just to keep momentum on your side. And to make sure that they're kind of like worried about doing something on your wake up. Punish? Ooh, almost. Yep, throw your fireball. Oh, there's another punish right there. Almost. Okay, you're still okay. Ooh, almost the entire. Or you can DP or you crouching fierce. You can crouching fierce Rose. Can you activate? Yep. Oh, that was a really good combo. That was a really, really good combo. Good. No, that was hard. That was rough. Like, he kind of was like baiting something, but that's kind of a slow move. And then you got mute. Okay. So you were able to like, oh, you know, maneuver around her with V trigger too, and take the round. Which, you know, if it works, it works, and it's good. Like I said, my main thing for you is to get better at hit confirming and punishing. Like those two things, because you're gonna get so many opportunities in a match to punish, and the more you get, you can recognize those situations, the better your results will be. You just have to practice it, and you have to see it and know when it's coming. You have to kind of have an idea for it. Obviously, anti-airs is another thing. I think get rid of V skill 2, especially for fireball characters, because it wasn't really doing anything for you in this map. Like it's a cool throw bait, but it's nothing crazy. It's a cool end of a combo kind of thing, but I don't think you're there yet. So you just gotta, you know, play it more, you know, more orthodox. You don't need to be like unconventional. Just play standard. Footsie your character. Look for punishes. Look for your anti-airs. Uppercut a little bit more. Not early on in the match, but later in the match. Throw out an EX uppercut once in a while on wake up. Just practice the timing. And yeah, hope to hear from you soon. Like I said, if you want to sign up, you can always find me at metafy.gg/@BrolyLegs. It is 50% off for this week, so make sure to capitalize on that deal. But hopefully this helps, man. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.